Right. It's all good. All right. So we'll end the stream with Annie's story mode, which doesn't have voices just yet. What they said they're going to do is that they're going to finish the 4 characters in the season pass. This is the first one. You can finish 4 characters season pass, and then bring all of the voice actors back at once to have everyone do just all of it at once instead of having them kind of like trickle in slowly and then wait a bit, then have to come back a little bit, then have to wait another bit. And like, I get it, but I don't know, at the same time, I feel like that's how every other, it's like every other game, kind of like fighting game, does their DLC, is that, you know, you gotta come back, but I don't know, it's fine. We can give it a shot. That was incorrect. Like, we're gonna just the wrong button all around. Okay, we're off to a great start. Let's rock.
You've got a lot to learn.
It's like, shut up, game. Shut up. Okay, hold on. Like, hold on. What I was gonna do. Just gonna check the. Okay, everything. I don't know, the music seems higher than the voices, but like at a higher level than the voices, but whatever. Maybe it's fine. But if they're both topped off, huh? I don't know. All right. Annie's Falling Star. TV show Annie of the Stars rating plummet. This is the end of the Magical Girl Dynasty. Oh wait, let's see how much they actually wrote. All right, this is fun. Long-running TV series Annie of the Stars is rumored to be on the verge of cancellations. Fans voiced their disappointment over stale, lifeless, and at times goofy storylines and performances. This season premiere saw a sharp drop in ratings, which were already in steady decline since last spring, and critics have wondered whether the show can get its groove back as its mid-season finale approaches. The show has a long history of a star-studded cast, including a full story arc with once popular wrestler Beowulf that had viewers howling for more. Viewership has struggled to reach similar heights since its peak during the Cry for the Moon, arc, I guess, and recent complaints the show had, hard pressure on the studio to shake things up, probably. Okay, diehard fans of the popular hero Annie have insisted that it's still shining bright. Annie of the it's remained strong. Now without the performances and fast scenes quickly fade. Oh, are you still reading this? That's some dedication. You've got a sharp eye. Hopefully you'll understand if we end this article with some filler text. We truly hope you're enjoying Annie. We've been working really hard on her, and we're so happy to finally add her to the game. Annie of the Stars has been renewed consecutively, mere episodes into each season since it first aired, but despite nearing the season's halfway mark, the studio has yet to announce a renewal. If ratings continue to sputter and the upcoming finale doesn't reach escape velocity, we could see the show come to an unceremonious end midway through the season. The late producer and current showrunner Florence Melius expressed enthusiasm in the face of cancellation rumor, so excited for fans to see what they won't be disappointed. Lorem ipsum dolorem. Good stuff. All right. Eliza hosts charity blood drive at Bastet Club. All right. Ipsum, lorem ipsum, okay. You'd think the papers would stop sensationalizing a rating slump after the Skullgirl attacked Maplecrest. News about the Skullgirl isn't going to be in the entertainment section. Unless she announces she's going to star in a stage musical. Also, feedback from our focus groups show a similar drop in engagement. To put it simply, viewers, we feel we've lost the magic. It's not my fault the writers are phoning it in. If I have to fight another coffee table monster, I'm going to do more than just flip a table. We could catch most of your concerns early if you were as involved in the process as you used to be. You used to be so passionate. You pushed everyone to do their best. Last I checked, my job description as a centuries-old warrior didn't include babysitting the entire crew. I should be out there hunting the Skullgirl. You'll be able to go hunt her after you've shot this last fight scene. Fine. So what's the costume department cooked up this time? No costume this time. Beep boop meow. What the fudge is that? Such language, Annie. You know I'd say worse if I physically could. Anyway, the prop department found a new friend in a field and managed to patch it up. I think it would be the perfect thing to spice up the mid-season finale. Cat fun detected. Comedy routines mildly amused. Engaging laugh track. Our mechanical friend might be more challenging than your usual villains, but I'm sure you can handle it. Foolish human. No creature of flesh and bone can handle Robo-Fortune. Your prop department has convinced me to field test the repairs in this combat simulation. Once you are defeated, I will pursue my true objectives. Save the villain monologues for the camera, will ya?
Stick to the script!
Everybody warmed up? Action!
Hadouken!
I'm getting too old for this.
What this is. You get a blockbuster. Everyone gets a blockbuster. I don't know. So remember, perseverance isn't just about fighting mechanical monsters for the sake of the galaxy. Perseverance is doing your best at school, at work, and everywhere else. So go and show the world what you can do, and I'll see you all next time in the stars. Cut! Wine, reel, print it. Let's get it over to editing. Finally, can we get out of here? There's a real villain for me to fight, remember? Yes, I've scheduled the rest of your day around brief appointments and public appearances that will have us traveling all around New Meridian. It should give you plenty of cover to hunt the Skullgirl. You still haven't hired a new life double yet. I would be happy to if you've had a candidate, but last I checked, you haven't even started looking. What a pain. No fixing it now. Sagon, let's go.
Ah!
It's just one more. It's really you! This is Eileen. She's the winner of the essay contest we held last month. She's here for her grand prize, a whole day with her hero, Annie of the Stars. That's great. It's always wonderful to meet my fans. I'm so glad you could be here today with us, Eileen. I can't believe I'm here on set! The pictures in the fan club mailer do not do it justice. And watching you fight that metal cat thing gave me goosebumps. It was so real. Our costume department sure knows how to make some unique villains. Why don't you go get a photo with it? Oh my gosh, really? Eee, my friends are gonna be so jealous. No way, not happening. Rescheduling her isn't feasible and runs the risk of generating more bad press. I can't have her tagging along while I hunt the Skullgirl. The answer is no. Annie, the show. To heck with the show. Annie, until you stop the cycle, there will always be more Skullgirls. But if we don't do something, the show is going to get canceled. And if you lose this show, you will never get it back. Don't you remember what you told me back when we first met? We're here to change the world, one episode at a time. We can't do that if the show is canceled. We need this. Fine, she can come along. Just better not get in my way. I'll make sure you hardly notice her. Oh my gosh, please Yeah, good luck with that. What are we going to do with her, Sagan?
Arr.
Wow! I've never been in Little Innsmouth before. Oh, is that so? I've seen it in the metro before, but this is my first time actually getting to visit. It's a fascinating place. If you haven't been here a million times. My parents were so excited for me when I told them I won the contest. I think they were expecting I'd spend most of the day at the studio. This is so much better. That's great. Okay, we're here. One of the best little restaurants in all of Little Innsmouth. It smells delicious. But the best part is I get to do lunch with Annie. Eileen, how would you come in with me so you can pick what you want? Annie, star fruit shrimp stir fry for you? Yeah, you know what I like. Sagan wants dragon fire pork buns, extra ginger, extra chili oil. Got it. Eileen and I'll be inside for a bit. Try not to get into too much trouble. Finally! Thought she was going to tug my ear off. You said it. Now let's try to find a lead on the Skullgirl before they get back. The Skullgirl? You've got to be kidding me. Hate to rain on your parade, but I doubt the Skullgirl does guest appearances. What does it matter to you? Call it an innocent feline fascination. You know what they say about curiosity in cats, right? Perhaps. But I'm also not about to let anyone get between me and the Skull Heart. Especially not some spoiled starlet with a personal assistant. So at home, little kitten, I think I hear your mother mewing. Why don't you try and make me, furball? Fun times.
This part never gets old.
Quiet on the set. Action.
Ow! How dare you?
Did you catch my good side?
Who knew a kitten could be so ferocious? But I won't give up. I have to get the Skull Heart. It's the only way I can bring them back. There's always one, isn't there, Sagan? Hey, didn't you watch any of the stars as a kid? A little. It was the only show Sinker ever let me watch. Then you should know this. You can't wish people back to life on some magical MacGuffin. It never works the way you want it to. But that's just some kid show. Real life, a wish like that only ends one way. You become the Skullgirl and they become your undead minions. It's better for everyone if you let whoever it is rest in peace. Besides, at this point you're in no condition to fight anyone, let alone a Skullgirl. So get out of here. Try to do something worthwhile with your 9 lives. Joke's on you. I'm down to 6 at most. We're here to change the world, one episode at a time. Can't believe I was so naive. How many decades has it been, Sagan? How many kids grew up watching my show only to end up just like her? They chase after the Skull Heart despite all the risks and warnings. What a waste of time. Yeah, I guess her puns are pretty good. Good work with the hospital visit, Annie. Beep! watching you with the kids. I'm still giddy from seeing how happy they were. And thank you for letting me help. It was so much fun being one of the civilians in the skit. Yeah, you did great. That scream was top notch. You've got talent. Beep! Maybe I said I have talent. Alright, you two. We have some time before Annie's next appearance. How about we grab some ice cream and enjoy a walk around Maple Crest? Sure. Maybe I can finally find that thing I'm looking for. Hey, hold up a second. Is that who I think it is? Not exactly what I was talking about. Ha! I knew it! Uranus are the stars, ain't ya? The real one! What gave it away? The dress, the hair, or Sagon? Oh yeah, all that's a genuine article. But only the real Annie be walking around with the Florus Malleus. Producer extraordinaire and first actress ever to play Annie. What? Is she serious? I'm impressed you knew that. Not a lot of people remember anymore. I didn't know I get to spend the day with two Annies. Wait, you don't mean the grand prize for the essay contest, do ya? Me and the boys have sent in hundreds of letters, but guess that means you won. Them's the breaks, but from one friend to another, congrats. So, how's it been? It's been amazing. I got to tour the set and even got... Sorry to interrupt, but we should get going. This is your day, Eileen. I don't want anyone else getting in the way when looking for the Skullgirl. I mean, looking for fun things for us to do. I don't mind if she comes along for a little bit. Being generous with others is its own reward, right? Episode 12 from last season. Nice callback. Still, as much as I wanna, I got business of my own I gotta take care of. But before I go, maybe I can get an autograph? Fine, just give me a second. I've got a pen. Just make it out to my hero, Peacock. Hero? That's right. When I bring down the Skullgirl, you bet I'll be a bona fide hero, just like you. Skullgirl? You're not trying to make a wish of the Skullheart, right? No way. The Skullheart and Skullgirl ain't nothing but trouble. I'm gonna blast that thing to smithereens the moment I set my eyes on it. And you really think you can do it? Not to brag, but my business is fighting Skullgirls. And business is booming. You know, I always wanted to see how I might measure up with a bona fide hero. How about we have a little sparring match? If you win, we can see about getting here on the show for a guest appearance. You mean it? Hot damn, I'd fight a dozen Skullgirls for a chance to be on your show. Just don't get mad and change your mind after I rough you up a little. Okay, that hurt.
Who's the props, kid?
Cameras rolling and action.
Interesting. I thought I could blow up the bomb, but apparently not. Oh well. Sucks to be
I'm
me.
too old for this.
Peacock, are you okay? Yeah, ain't nothing I can't walk off. That's a relief. I was worried there toward the end. You two really weren't holding anything back. It's hard to hold back when someone starts throwing bombs. Can't you blame me? I was trying to impress you. I am impressed. You've got a lot of tricks up your sleeve. It's a shame you're wasting so much of your potential. I get that slapstick is your shtick, but you're lacking basic fundamentals. If you were fighting a Skullgirl with even a modest undead horde, you'd get overwhelmed. And don't get me started on your Hey, what do you know about fighting skullgirls? You just pretend to be a hero on TV. While you're signing autographs and smiling for the cameras, I'll be bringing down the Skullgirl. I'll be a real hero. Then, I'll start my own show with action and cartoons. It'll be better than your show ever was. Hey, Peacock, she didn't mean. Don't go after her, Eileen. There's something else you want to say, right? Something encouraging and inspiring about how Peacock can be a real hero she puts in the effort? Nope. If she just sees me as some pampered TV star, even after I beat her in a fight, then no amount of sugarcoating is going to make her take my advice to heart. Now come on, let's get going. But... Can't believe you talked me into this. It's for a good cause. The proceeds from tonight's event will be a big benefit to the Renoir Foundation for Displaced Orphans. But does it have to be him? At least you didn't have to talk to Zane this time. He's always so sleazy. Just stay on script and try to muscle through. Once you're done, you can take Eileen home. Then you and Sagan can hunt the Skullgirl to your heart's content. Does it have to be him? That's right. Your main man is back. Come on, New Meridian. Let me hear you howl. Let's try to put on a good show. And remember, it's all for charity. I'll be in the front row watching with Eileen. Who's this walking into my ring to challenge me? If it isn't any of the stars. What are you doing out so late? Isn't it a little past your bedtime? Well, I heard the Beowulf was coming out of retirement. I didn't want to miss my chance to rumble with the legend. Do you hear that, Wolfpack? Sounds like we've got a real match here. Any of the stars versus the one, the only Beowulf. Just you wait. Once I'm done here, Wolfpack, I'm gonna go defeat the Skullgirl. Whoa, wait a second. That's not in the script. That's right. The Skullgirl's gonna regret joining our wolf territory. Oh! No, Beowulf, it's too dangerous. Too dangerous? I don't know the meaning of the word. First, that's 2 words. Second, looks like I'm gonna have to pop that ego before you'll listen.
They're ready.
Wait, are you the villain this season?
Everybody warmed up? Showtime!
One more take. Good take.
What happened? What do you think happened? I knocked you out. What? No, the wolf back there! Gone. The last one just filed out a few minutes ago. We would have left too if Eileen and Florence weren't so worried about you. We wanted to be sure you didn't need to go to the hospital. But since we're still here, you want to explain to me why you went off script? Why would you want to hunt the Skullgirl? Because the Skullgirl wouldn't stand a chance. All it takes is 3 wolf moonsault, she'd be down for the count. Drop the act, Beowulf. What's the real reason? Because I want to be a hero again. I want some people... Uh-oh. I want to be someone people look up to, like back when I beat Grendel. I don't want the last thing people remember about me being when I played a villain on your show. Okay, not your show, but, you know, an episode of the show you work on. Nothing has ever stopped you from being a hero. A real hero keeps fighting the good fight without fame and fortune. Some heroes have to keep going in spite of it. What do you know? You're just... What? A TV star? Some kid? I mean, it's impossible, right? It's possible that a kid like me can know anything about anything. It's possible for me to know more than the adults who keep making the same mistakes. The adults who keep letting the Skullgirl happen. The adults who were once kids that swore they knew my show by heart. The show where I have to prance around as a sparkly magical girl from space. The show that, despite all my efforts, hasn't stopped a single Skullgirl. Because in the end, kids seem to always grow into stupid adults. The same stupid adults that make the same stupid mistakes over and over and over again. Is that what you're saying, Beowulf? Whoa, I think you lost me a little there. Fine, I'll be outside. Wait, Annie! Mr. Wolf? Hmm? I'm sorry. I know you just... My father's a big fan. He says he was there when you fought Grendel, selling concessions. He gets so excited whenever he talks about it. I know what you did meant a lot to him. Would you mind if I ask for your autograph? You bet, kid. Anything for a fan. So, should I make it out to Dad, or... There you are, Eileen. What took you so long? Sorry, just had to go to the restroom. Well, it's getting pretty late. Guess what time we got you home. Did you have a good time with Annie today? Of course, Actually, no, I didn't. It started out great. I was having so much fun. Got to see the set, we ate lunch, and then we went to that hospital for those kids. But then I saw you treated Peacock and Beowulf. I had to knock some sense into them. They had no business hunting the Skullgirl. Maybe you're right. You needed to stop them before they got hurt. But the Annie I know, that I idolize, wouldn't have done it the way you did. Oh, and how would the Annie you know have done it? She would have encouraged Peacock to work hard and become a hero people can depend on. She would have talked with Beowulf and made sure he wanted to swat the Skullgirl for the right reasons. She would have been kind and patient and understanding. Instead, you were cruel and blunt and bitter. You acted more like a villain than a hero. Now listen, I don't have to explain myself to... What the... It's the Skullgirl. Lawrence, get Eileen home now. Even if we can get to the cars, no one will get out the city. There's going to be panic and undead flooding the streets. Crud. Okay, you two have to stick with me. I'll protect you, but we have to get to Medici Tower. Wait, we're running toward the Skullgirl? Just what is that Skullgirl doing? My parents are going to be worried sick. Can't we? Ah! The minion! She has a worm in her head! Wait a minute. I know that minion and worm. Squiggly? Leviathan? Oh my, Annie, is that you? My word, you haven't aged a day. Never thought I'd run into you two again after what happened with Squiggly's mother. Let me guess, the maid causing the mess up there brought you back. She called out to the dead to rise up and to keep the tower from falling. But why? If she let the tower fall and kill everyone below, that would only give her more minions.
Don't know, but I ain't about to question what's saving lives.
Big Band! You're looking a bit out of tune there, buddy. Did the Skullgirl do that to you?
No, it was her. Painwheel. She's another ASG agent, but she's all tangled up in Brain Drain's puppet strings. She was ordered to attack the Skullgirl, even though that could make the tower fall.
And you tried to stop her.
Fighting other ASG agents is my usual jam, but I know how to improvise.
Well, we've got a Skullgirl saving lives, and an ASG agent on a rampage. I've got to admit, this is a first for me. Still, our priority has to be stopping this pain wheel. Big Bad, Squiggly, Leviathan, think you can back me up?
You're gonna do most of the fighting. You can count me in.
Of course. Helping you with this is the least we can do.
It will be an honor to join you in battle once more.
Alright, I'll try to keep Painwheel focused on me. You hang back and wait for opportunities to attack, but don't push yourselves. Just do whatever you can, and that will be enough. Now, let's go! Lawrence, what's going on? Just stay close. I promise it'll be okay.
My accents are probably all over the place.
Abomination.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Roll like a Give me this. All yours. It's nothing. This It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing.
The world is full of obvious things.
That's one problem taken care of.
I'll radio in some support from Lab 8. Hopefully they can keep her calm and cut her strings.
Now, what do we do about... What? Why are you looking at me like that, Eileen? Now this is the real Lady of the Stars! You swooped in to save the day with friendship and strategy and swords and... It was so amazing! It's like I'm living in an episode! And what about me being a villain? I still don't like how you treated Beowulf and Peacock. But I shouldn't have said the things I did. I expect you to act like you do on TV. I wanted you to save the world and make it a better place along the way. Maybe that's not always realistic, but you were able to just do it just now. That's because I know these two. I know I can trust them. Don't you think if you made friends with Beowulf and Peacock today, that someday they could have fought alongside you just like this? I guess. When I met those two 14 years ago, they weren't much better. Squiggly was shambling around, trying to get used to being dead with a new parasite in her head. Big Man had never faced a Skullgirl before. but with some help from a soldier and an old protege of mine, we beat that Skullgirl. I think your heart has always been in the right place, Annie. When it matters most, you always pull through. But in my opinion, your greatest strength has never been your sword. Exactly! All that stuff doesn't really... Lorenzo Medici!
Don't you dare turn your back on me!
It's like random single-voiced line.
For this empire you built on your victims' graves! I will destroy you!
Oh, snap. Well, at least she didn't drop the tower.
Looks like she's flying off toward the Grand Cathedral.
And that's where we're going. We can't let her get away. We are right behind you. What about me and Florence? There are still minions around. Who knows when Medici goons will sweep in here to clean up. So stay close and try to keep out of sight. I've heard some celebrities won't go anywhere without their entourage. But isn't this a bit much? Don't you know? There's safety in numbers. Well, you're in luck. I have just enough body bags to accommodate you all.
Annie, let me and Squiggly deal with this. You can go on ahead and make sure the Skullgirl doesn't get away.
Do you really think I'm going to let you do that?
Not asking your permission. Besides, I got some questions for you, Valentine. We won't let this neophyte nurse stop you. Go!
Okay, just remember, all you have to do is keep her busy. And Squiggly, it was good seeing you again. Of course. I only wish it had been under better circumstances. Florence, Eileen, stay up here with them. If something happens, I want you to get out of here and find help. Be careful, Annie. Yeah, come back safe. Don't worry. I've dealt with worse Skullgirls before. Wait, you can't just...
Sorry, Valentine. We're your next patients. I've got this itch to drum out no-good traitors. Yes, we need immediate medical attention. This young woman has a serious cranial volus sclopotarium.
I can't even find my pulse. Hilarious. I have just the remedy for you hypochondriacs.
I did not read that word ahead of time. It got me. I fully admit. It got me.
You are familiar to me, yet I do not know you. I get that from a lot of Skullgirls. Yes, you are known to the Skullheart. You bear a curse that many would seek as a blessing. Yet while your youth is eternal, your life is not. You willingly walk a path of hardship, and in this, I feel we share a kinship. As you embraced your curse to defeat the Skullheart, so have I embraced the Skullheart to destroy the Medici. Yeah, I don't need the whole speech about how we're not that different. There's only one thing you need to know about me. I'm the one who's about to bring you down. Then let us see if I will be another corpse you leave in your wake.
I must be getting tired. All right, it's party time. It's like camera crew, what up?
Battle is all in the mind. Showtime.
Hadouken! Ow! That was a dumb idea. Ow! Ow! It's like I'm trying to faultless defense, like it's Guilty Gear. This ain't Guilty Gear. Hadouken! I see a tattered soul behind that youthful visage. You are worn thin by the world that is naive to your plight. More than anyone, surely you have earned the right to have your heart's desire. To grow, to live, to love, and to die as all mortals should. All it would take is... Never gonna happen. I'll find a way to stop the cycle. And when your power finally fades, so will my curse. Alright, Sagon. Ready to deal with the real problem? Don't worry, we got this, buddy. Shapeshifter. Fitting for a demon to live in a heck of your own making.
You are foolish enough to step into my domain. And once more, you stand alone, with only your little parasite to help you.
Sagon and I don't need anyone else.
Yet you would not have arrived here so swiftly if not for the aid of allies. An honorable officer of the law, now clinging to life in a walking brass tomb.
A young girl. Struck down, raised from the dead, and then pushed by you to kill her own mother.
I wonder how much hesitation your blade will carry if they are your opponents.
Come over here and find out.
It's time to face the music.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. Speak low. I'm too old for this.
Derp, 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 derp.
That's called acting.
Still all you got, you monster? I'm barely breaking a sweat here.
Your descent into Gehenna has only begun.
For in this place, I am everywhere. I am everything.
You will enter the maw of the beast, and this time you shall not escape.
It's a shapeshifter.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
It's over, monster.
Out of tricks already.
There's plenty more to come.
Bring it on. I don't care how many copies you make of yourself. This time, we'll bring you down for good. Then I'll find the source of the skull heart and put an end to this once and for all.
You are truly prudent, child.
Yet you were not always this way. Once upon a time, you had the most pleasant smile. You found joy in nature and in the twinkling stars of a pristine night sky. Stop it! That won't work! It never works! Your mother only wanted to protect that smile. Oh, her daughter, her little stargazer, would never be sullied by the heartless world of adults. It was one of the purest wishes I've ever heard. But even a wish for purity isn't pure. Quit it! I'm not listening. I don't care what face you wear. You strive to save the adults from their ignorance and naivete, like the untruly children they are. But the cycle of the Skullgirl continues without pause. The wish holds true. You have not been sullied by the adults of the world. Your fall was of your own making. The violence and the death in this world, you did not hide from it.
You breathed in it, and it has stained your soul. You are jaded. You are cynical. You don't care about the world. All you care about, all that drives you, is your desire to kill me. In this, you'll become worse than the adult you claim to loathe.
I'm so disappointed to see what you've become, Annabella. Stop! Stop! Darn you, monster! That was a cheap shot!
In service to the divine, no tactic is taboo. And now, no one, not even your parasite, can save you. Shall I give you a moment to utter a final prayer?
Spare me your clothing and get it over with.
Then despair, Addy of the Stars, or you suffer your final defeat. And when you've never been closer to your true goal.
Annie!
What?
Girls, stay behind us. What are you doing here?
We figured you beat the Skullgirl when Skullgirl collapsed. But when you didn't come back, Eileen made us come looking for you. Luckily, this bandwagon arrived just in time.
Take cover, you two. Big Ben and I will... We'll figure something out. You can't beat her. She'll kill you. Just leave me behind it. No! You won't leave me to die. You and Sagan came down here to fight the Skullgirl and this monster all by yourself. You did it so the rest of us wouldn't get hurt. But you don't have to fight alone. We all want to help you, Annie. Because you inspire us to be better. To do better. To persevere against monsters like that. So please, you have to get up.
This resistance is futile. Your hero is fallen. All you've assured is that you will share our demise.
I won't let you hurt them!
No! This is the power I'd forgotten. This is the power you cannot defeat. The power of not a single star in the night sky, but a twinkling galaxy. The power of not a single soul, but a legion who dare to dream of a better tomorrow. Who dare to strive without a world. Who dare to strive for a world without the Skullgirl. I fight for those who cannot, and inspire those who can. This is who I am. This is who I must always be. I am Annie of the people. I am Annie of the stars. Yes, go get her, Annie. Shapeshifter, centuries of hopes and dreams have sharpened my blade. Now my sword is a sword that will pierce the heavens and gleam your true heart.
The shapeshifter.
Cameras rolling and action!
I will find victory over evil.
Just a moment.
Just a moment.
It's over, monster.
Heh. Season finale. Oh, any DLC trophies, huh?
You have changed nothing. The cycle will continue.
Should have expected a star like you would bring the house down. We better get this show on the road before it comes down on our heads.
Just give me a second. I can finish this. Annie, there's no time. They called their hero, Annie. Will you save them? Or will you sacrifice their lives to end mine? Saigon, we gotta get out of here. No. Eileen, hold on tight. Okay. Saigon, give me all you got, buddy. Yeah.
I don't know. We're right behind you.
I just got off the phone with your parents. They're on the way to pick you up, Eileen. You're not too mad, right? I don't want you two to get in trouble. I assured them we spent the whole Skullgirl attack hunkered down here on the set. I've never had to lie to them about something like this before. But I promise I won't tell anyone what happened. I don't think you have to worry about that. Annie, you should be resting. It's all right. I can handle standing upright. Besides, I've got something to say. Eileen, if you hadn't risked your life, I would have died back there. I'm sorry that I put you in a position like that, but I can't say how grateful I am. You not only saved my life, but you helped me remember what and who I fight for. As you probably guessed, I'm not your run-of-the-mill TV star. Yeah, I might have picked up on a few hints. It's no secret the show is based on a lot of old legends and folklore. The truth is, a lot of those old stories are based on my life. I've been alive for centuries. Centuries? That's amazing! How has no one figured it out? Well, it was a lot easier than when I was just a radio star. The Canopy Kingdom was ruled with an iron fist back then. There were so many laws restricting the arts, everyone was smothered. People needed joy in their lives and a moral compass that didn't come from the totalitarian Renoir or the conniving Medici. So I decided to try and do some good while waiting for the next Skullgirl.
Had to dance around every regulation and record in secret. But I got an episode of a radio show broadcast on a Canopy radio network. That one show became 2, and then 10, and then 100, and a Girl of the Stars was born. Then, once TV got popular, the Renoirs greenlit an adaptation called Annie of the Stars. The only trouble, the director was ordered to bring in the radio voice of Annie for the project. Imagine how surprised he was when he found me. I might have had an idea what it felt like. Luckily, instead of revealing my secret to the world, we worked out an agreement. I'd be the star of the show as long as I wanted, and the show would cycle crew regularly. That way, no one would be able to realize the truth. On top of that, we selected a life double. Well, I was usually the star on the screen, the other girl pretended to be the actress. And Florence was the first one! That's right. Taught me so much about the TV industry that I was able to become a successful producer. Once the director was ready to retire, I came back to help keep Annie's secret. We had a good run. Just the same, it might all be over. What do you mean? I'll let my bad attitude affect my work. Now the ratings are in the toilet. Hard to know how long it'll be before we get cancelled. About that, some news reports snapped pictures of Annie of the Stars helping to evacuate citizens downtown. It's an amazing press. The ratings on the rerun last night shot through the roof. And the buzz around the mid-season finale with RoboFortune is staggering. At the very least, I think we've bought ourselves a little bit more time. That doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet. I promise I'll get us out of this rating slump. When I'm done, Annie of the Stars will be more popular than ever. In that case, I think it's time I brought up another piece of business. Annie, take a good look at Eileen. I don't know if you've noticed, but the right height, the right eye color, the right face structure. Florence, you sneaky little snake. Well, you weren't going to do it. What? What are we talking about? The current Annie actress retired a few months ago, even though her name is still in the credits. Usually it's Annie's job to pick a replacement, but she was putting it off. So with the show's and Annie's best interests at heart, I took some initiative. I decided to use an essay contest to try and find a suitable candidate. Essay contest? Job's yours if you want it, Eileen. Think you've more than proven yourself. Beep! Well, I mean, it would be my honor. But can I make some requests? Sure, let's hear them. I want you to apologize to everyone from yesterday. I want you to let Peacock guest star on the show at least once. Yeah, we can make that happen. And yes! Yes!
Better be careful, Annie. This one will keep you honest. What you looking at? I got something in my teeth.
All right. And that's all, everybody. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna get a throat candy.